fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows? Who the hell knows?
This is the Who the Hell Knows podcast. Here to fuck your mother.
We're gonna fuck your mother. Dude, some people are gonna get upset.
Why? Because we want to fuck their mom?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Like, dude, those dudes don't want to fuck my mom. They're gonna find out. Here comes a... Here comes the great one.
Motherfucker. Soccer ball.
Here comes Wally. He's whistling.
Look at that dog on the couch. Hey, this is pretty nice michelada, man. It looks nice.
Dude, the neighbors we're gonna get are fucking hot. If that's them. Come on, Tammy, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Fucking Wally. The neighbors.
They're hot. There's like 3 of them that are hot.
Is there a tall one in...
Because I like Taiwan.
No.
I like the Hey, Tammy, you left?
I don't think they're cute.
Okay, how long do you think that'll be? I'm sorry. Okay, can you text me before you come here? Because we're recording, and my dogs go crazy when they hear people. So if you text me, I'll be able to just go outside to you without causing a big ruckus. Sorry. Well, you didn't bring my coins? Yeah, that's fine. Just text me. Like I said. All right, thank you. I was recording. It's this close to throwing my phone.
I want to make
This close, dude. It's like, come on, dude. And I know when someone's lying, dude. I just talked to you, and I said, hey, make sure. Oh yeah, I got your coins. Oh no, I didn't.
Shit.
I just want my coins back. I just want my coins back.
Walter got...
I just want my coins back.
He was going to do some Hulk smash shit
Give me
right
my
now,
fucking
dude.
coins. Doodle-doo-doo-boo-boo-boo. I just want my coins back. I just want my coins back. I just want my coins back. Give me my fucking coins.
Give me my fucking coins. Bitch. Give me back my fucking coins, you cunt. Who the Hell Knows podcast. Something horrible, like none of us would never seen, you know.
He's gonna kill somebody.
You see his eyes start twitching and shit.
Nah, man, like I feel like Walter's gonna do something bad. I don't know.
Hey.
Like, fuck it.
Lock me up when I'm drunk.
In like 10 years, they're gonna be like, so
He seemed alright.
You knew Walter for a long time, right?
Well, think about it.
Dude, I
man.
didn't even see this coming.
Well,
He's like, I honestly thought for like 10 years that he was gonna do something.
Why are we
crazy.
recording?
I'm glad he
He's pissed
didn't.
off.
I'm glad he didn't throw his phone.
I was this close, dude.
Guys, why you throw shit when you pissed off?
I don't know. No, right?
Really?
Oh, I just so I could line up the video because this is good shit we're getting right now.
Okay, well, we're here.
Well, I'm just saying.
I gotta
Hello?
fucking tell you guys.
Hello or no?
No.
No, we're not.
Okay.
But anyways,
Yeah, whenever you guys want.
Whenever you're ready, go. Let us know.
All right. What's up, motherfuckers? This is the Who the Hell Knows podcast coming at you live. Another week, another dollar. I don't know why I said that. Anyway.
No, it makes sense. That's probably why.
Did it make sense?
Yeah, fucking another week, another dollar.
Anyways, I'm your boy Bubba. This is
Cheers.
Wally.
He's
Wally.
the queer,
This is
and I have a beer.
He's the queer with the beer
No, I'm not.
in the motherfucking house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mr. Jingles.
I got beer.
I'm Mr. Jingles,
Say it.
everybody.
I got beer and I'm queer. Say it, dude. Say it.
Say it. Say it, motherfucker.
Anyways, this is fucking Tuesday again, motherfucking June 4th, 2019.
Damn.
Who the hell knows? I don't know why I do that. It's like Wayne's World. Remember Wayne's World? Like Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
I never saw that.
That's
No.
probably patented. Yeah. This dog's trying to eat me right now. It's all good. What's up, guy? We got Lobo in the building right here. Mr. Canelo popped his head out now. Anyways, so what you guys been up to this week?
Dude, really? Wayne's World? What the fuck is that?
You guys have never seen Wayne's
No.
World? Oh my god, dude! It's like a
It's an
A
old
sitcom?
it's
90s
like a,
shirt.
Yeah, it's like a 90s,
Shirt-
a
shirt-
90s
show.
movie. Yeah, a 90s movie with it's about like rock and roll. Two guys who hosts their own. It's like a radio show, pretty much. They host their own show about rock. Like they have like, and it's called Wayne's World,
Mm-hmm.
and like, it kind of reminds me of this, honestly. But they
Really?
sit on their couch and they record a TV show, and yeah, it's a pretty good show. They're like all rocked out and shit, like
It's a movie?
90s grunge rock kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's got the guy that played Austin Powers. What's his name?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. He's Wayne, I think.
And the other guy.
And then the other
I
guy's
don't
like
know who
blonde
his
guy.
name is, but he's the guy from the
Oh,
Master of Disguise.
The Master of Disguise. Yeah.
I want to be the master of disguise.
That's a terrible actor, too.
Yeah.
That guy, because I can't name another movie he was in.
Well,
Really?
The Master of Disguise, where else? What the fuck? What else was he in?
Wayne's World, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Shit, that
fuck?
sucks.
He probably wasn't that good, you know? He
You
was just.
really never seen Wayne's World. The
No.
guy's got like a hat on, and then the other guy's got like a blonde, like he's blonde and he's got like long hair that comes down.
I think I've seen like memes of that shit now. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? I've never
Yeah.
seen me.
You know what actor I haven't seen?
They're pretty good though. I like them.
And
Actually, that movie was it's kind of dumb now, but I think a lot of old movies that I watch nowadays, I'm like, oh, that was fucking retarded.
It's like a cult classic.
Okay, what about-
Yeah.
what do you think about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
That's a terrible, great movie.
I like the
Well, when you say
concept.
terrible first,
Like,
because you said terrible first, and then after
because
that you
it's
say
terrible
great.
in the sense of like, oh, if you watch that now, like in 2019
19.
as a kid, like a 7-year-old. No, you know what? Might hold up. I don't know.
The
You think it'll hold up?
The concept is cool because like people don't know what it's like
Dude. No,
to,
continue.
to be small. You know what I mean? So
He
like
knows.
when they
Right?
no,
What's it
but
like to
like
be
that's
small?
small, like small enough to fall
I'm
inside.
a little hobbit, bro.
Small enough to fall inside of the fucking ranch dip and then get eaten on accident. You know what I mean? Someone
Yeah.
dips a chip and you're on it and they don't see you. Like nobody knows what it's like to be that fucking tiny. You know what I mean? So
Who the
I
hell
thought that
knows?
was cool.
Who the hell knows, bro? Who the
But the
hell
actual movie's corny as fuck. Probably because it was made in like the 90s. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Most 90s movies. were
Okay,
fucking
you
corny.
probably. He's gonna talk shit.
Okay, that's a good one.
No, in a good way.
Good
Like
way,
making fun of
good
me.
way to start this one.
No. You know what movie I liked when I was a little kid, but now watching it, it sounds stupid. It's horrible. Oh man, it sounds horrible. The Indian in the Cupboard.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing that on like Amazon Prime or some shit.
I've never seen that movie. I don't think.
It's
I've
cool.
heard of it.
The little kid, he has like a cubby, and he fucking it's got like a lock on it,
Yeah.
and
He
he figures out that if he puts a toy inside the cubby, it becomes real.
How do you figure this out?
I don't know.
We don't know. That's
He
what.
fucking put like his little Indian toy inside of a fucking cupboard, and then he turned the key, and then when he opened it back up, there was a little Indian guy in there, Native American guy in there.
Where was the cupboard? Like, where'd he get the cupboard?
I don't know. It was like an antique cupboard or something. I don't
Like he
remember. It was
found
like a
in a
'90s
yard
movie.
sale or
I
something?
honestly haven't seen it
Yeah,
since
that's
I
a
was
good.
like
That's a good
a
question
kid.
because that's a good fucking question.
last time I saw
I
it. I
never
was
thought
like,
of
10.
that. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying because for sound reasons.
Yeah.
You know? No, people don't want to hear that in their ears.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm just saying.
My bad.
No, you're good. People love it.
I know they love it.
One more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounded good.
Yeah,
It
but
honestly
what were you
wasn't
saying?
that bad. But
The
yeah.
question was what? Where'd the cupboard come from? Maybe that could be like a prequel.
I don't know, dude. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure like it was like an antique. Or,
Maybe the guy who made the cupboard was like some kind of wizard who like put a spell on the cupboard and said, "Whoever this."
I'm a wizard, Harry.
You know, I don't know. That could be a good prequel, dude. You could make a prequel, sequel to any movie now if you think about it. Like,
I don't know. I think you have to have permission from the people that own.
Well,
the
no,
rights
yeah,
to the movie.
obviously.
they're not gonna be like, yeah, go ahead and make the Indian in
No,
the
yeah.
cupboard too. However the fuck you want it. It doesn't even have to go with
no,
the
yeah,
first
of
one.
course. But I'm just saying, you know, like if you pitch it good enough and you cast fucking,
Yeah,
I don't know, someone famous.
yeah. There's a process.
Yeah, like any movie could be made, dude. They're making everything.
I don't know, dude. I think it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, dude, because technology's come a long ways. So let's make a new Aladdin, or you know what I mean? Like,
But it's the same movie though.
yeah, I know. But how do you know? Have you seen Aladdin yet?
I've never even seen the cartoon.
Really?
No, never.
Oh,
To be
wow.
honest with you, I haven't seen the movies that it's been remake. The Jungle Book.
The
You
remake
haven't
is
seen
great.
you haven't seen the new Mowgli one?
Wait,
Yeah.
the new Jungle Book movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is,
Yeah, the
right? It's
Jungle
called
Book.
Mowgli.
No, it's called
No, that's a
The
different
Jungle
one.
Book.
That's a different one.
That's
There's
a
a
different
movie
one.
called Mowgli?
Yeah, there's a different one. That's a very
I don't-
different one.
I don't fuck with that. The Jungle Book, the real life
That
one,
one's the real life Jungle Book.
The
No,
real life
Where
Jungle Book.
King
yeah.
Louis is what's his name? Hey, I fucking stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Christopher Walken.
yeah.
But no, that's in the Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's in the Jungle
Oh, that's
Book.
not Mowgli.
No, when the fuck did this Mowgli
I don't know.
come?
I've seen it on like Netflix or some shit.
Also, maybe that's something else. But
That's
no, it's not.
afterwards.
I'm gonna have to
Maybe
check
like
it out
a
now.
prequel or sequel. No, but you've never seen the Jungle Book, the original one?
Yeah.
Okay, the cartoon. But have
Yeah.
you seen the real live one with the soldering iron guy?
Yeah, yeah.
So that was
He
the
was
Jungle
King
Book.
Louis.
Yeah,
like, the
Scarlett
weird
Johansson
fucking
was the-
orangutan.
Scarlett Johansson,
Oh,
right? Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson.
yeah.
Oh,
Black
she was
Widow?
Ka.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
The snake.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you've
yeah,
seen that?
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the same guy's making the Lion King, but I feel like they ran out of ideas or what?
I feel so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what it seems like, huh?
I-
I feel like that with music too. Like, mainly like what they call hip hop nowadays. I
It's not
do it
even
with
hip-hop.
quotes. I do it with quotes now because I feel like some kind of cult has taken over hip hop and like pushed all the real hip hop people out and was like, "This is our shit now," and like they got the new generation. This is controversial shit, anyways. Like, this is my idea of what happened to hip hop. Anyways, I feel like they're doing that in hip hop nowadays. Mainly like DJ Khaled. I heard a DJ. I don't really listen to him at all, But I on Spotify, his shit comes up sometimes. I usually always turn it because as soon as it says "We the best music," I turn that shit off. But I was probably doing something like fucking or something, and that song came on, and I was too occupied to fucking turn it or something. But I noticed it was the same beat as like he uses the same beats. What was that one song a long time ago? It was a Twister song, and they stole it from Ozzy Osbourne. I think they stole a Crazy Train beat. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
It was Lil Jon and fucking Twista.
I thought they gave him permission for that. It wasn't
Yeah, I know,
stolen,
I
right?
know.
It was like
But I don't mean stolen. I mean like they fucking.
ruined it.
I mean, yeah,
I know
to
what song
somebody
you're
who,
talking
to
about.
somebody who likes Ozzy and like
Yeah.
likes that song, it's probably.
Dun
ruined.
it.
I was honestly like, this is fucking dumb as fuck when it first came out, but like, it's not that they stole it because obviously they had to get permission for it. But honestly, that's not even true because like I've heard that all you have to do is like change the tempo or change one note or some shit and you can get away with it like legally. But anyways, I feel like that goes with like they're not creative anymore. They're running out of ideas. You know what I mean? Like,
But even there's even music in the 90s, even the 80s and 70s that they copy music from the 50s and 40s and 30s, like the rhythm.
That is true. That's true. A lot of oldies, like back in the day, like Otis Redding, fucking Sam Cooke, that guy we were listening to earlier, fucking all those people, Etta James, they would all sing each other's songs, dude. They would all like remake shit. Like Satisfaction, that song has been remade so many fucking times, dude. Like I don't even know who made the original song.
Dude, it's crazy. It's all over. It's crazy. The Black Eyed Peas. There's a song they sing with supposedly with Sergio Mas, and the song's called Mas Que Nada. And it's like
a good michelada, by the way. Thanks.
Oh,
Go ahead.
he made it.
Anyways, there was a song with the Black Eyed Peas. Right? Did I say it right? The song, the band, or whatever they're called, the Black Eyed Peas, right?
Yeah.
There's a song that they. I Got a Feeling.
With Fergie, right?
Yeah, I Got a Feeling.
Yeah.
That's
tonight's gonna
Yeah,
be.
that's a song, but it's an old song. Like, I heard it from the.
Yeah. Kanye just recently did that, didn't he? With the Otis Redding fucking. God, see, we gotta like play these songs in order.
Yeah. But I don't know if we can do that. But
I mean, as you guys are mentioning certain songs, they're playing in my head.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I got one.
About?
I don't know that, but tonight's
It's called Otis. I think it's called Otis. Mm-hmm. And the guy in the back in the beat that they sampled is Otis Redding. Mm-hmm. And I know that song. It's "Try a Little Tenderness" by Otis Redding. They took a part out of that shit, dude. Like,
all right, this is the perfect song. People can check it out. So, "Juicy" from Biggie, right?
Yeah, Juicy.
Yeah, there's a funk song.
I was supposed to. I don't know why I did that voice. Go ahead.
There's a funk song. I forgot who the band is, but the song, I know the song.
Oh yeah.
Juicy Fruit.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I was like, "What? That's crazy." So,
dude, a lot of old school rap, when they made that shit, a lot of it was from like old soul songs, like that their parents used to listen to. You know what I mean? Like Zoom by the Commodores, fucking that one, Juicy. That was made by what was that lady's name? Juicy.
I'm not too familiar with that.
I would know because I love funk.
Oh,
yeah, that's a real song, but they just they sampled it and made a rap song out of it. You know, a lot of old school like hip hop was like that. So you're right. You can't really hate on DJ Khaled for remaking these songs. You know what I mean? Or like people who remake these songs, because it's been happening for a long time in hip hop. You know what I mean?
But can I say something? Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. I don't want to be talking a lot.
Why not? This is your podcast.
No, I have so many questions because I feel like hip hop died or rap died. Now music is it's about.
No, but that's just your perspective, right? Because I mean,
there's a lot of people that would argue, mainly young people.
Okay, maybe they will argue. That sucks.
Not argue, but this.
But it is what it is. This is the way I think, and I hope people won't get mad at me.
Well, maybe people will send you information and shit. Hook you up.
But it's like.
I just wish people wouldn't fall into fads so easily, like fall into like new trends and shit, like because most people don't even, because hip hop had a meaning back in the day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And nowadays people just jump on the train, and they're like, "What are you talking about? Like, this is hip hop, blah blah blah. This is just the new shit, blah blah blah." And it's like you don't even know what old hip hop. You don't even know what hip hop is. You're just saying that this music is hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Because they play it on the hip hop stations, and you think you're hip hop, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird, dude. And like people who have been listening to hip hop or making hip hop for the longest time are like, dude, this is like all you guys are rapping about is drugs, and you can't even understand the guy half of the time. Like. They make fun of it on that one podcast, remember? And he's like, and he's like, I could be, what do you say? I'm Kodak Black. You know what I mean? Like, that guy is awesome. But It is. It seems like it's that simple. All you got to do is get a nice ass beat, come up with a hook, because that's the main thing. If you can come up with a chorus to a song, dude, a catchy chorus, you're gonna have everybody doing it, singing it, dude. Like,
So what's
even
the-
older people, like,
So what's the problem? That they're making that, or that the fact that people are liking it? You know, because like you said, even old people are liking that shit because it's
my
catchy.
problem with it. This is my personal problem, and my opinion means nothing because I'm just one person.
Neither does mine. Neither
Exactly.
Does his.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
just-
I'm like,
Because
I'm
who the hell
perspective.
knows?
There's a gang.
Who the hell knows?
There's a gang of people out there that are like,
Who the hell knows?
Nobody cares about your opinion.
This
you
guy's
know?
like a broken record.
But at the same time, I'm like, this is what I think. You know what I mean? I feel like I would be cool with it if they would come up with like a sub-genre name for their music. You know
Hip
what I
crap.
mean? Which they
Trap?
kind of did. It's called trap,
Okay.
right? Trap. So I guess that is a subdivision of hip hop. I don't fucking know, but just I don't know, dude. I'm just an old head. That's what they call an old head. Somebody who listens
old
to
as fuck,
old,
yeah.
someone who listens to old school hip hop, and then they listen to like whipping the flipping the you know what I mean?
Is there a room for both though? Can you like both, or?
I don't know. Go listen to Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm,
Go listen to Method Man. Spit like 10 bars. Listen to one Method Man song, and then listen to
any specific album you could recommend to people? Like, oh, dude, you want to hear something?
I like fucking Bring the Pain by Method Man. Method Man by Wu-Tang Clan. My favorite one is probably... I don't even remember, dude.
But Method Man, pretty much.
He's my favorite rapper. I feel like he's got the most skill out of all the rappers.
Is he still
And
alive?
He's got style. Yeah, he's still alive.
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, he still does hip hop. He just made one with, I think he was on Eminem's album.
Is it any good? Is it the same? Has it changed at all?
Oh yeah, he still got it, dude. I like him.
I want to see that.
What about the new era? Like, is there anybody you like?
What's that mean? Like young?
The young ones.
I mean, I've always liked, ever since he first came out, I've liked J. Cole. I've liked Kendrick, but honestly, Kendrick Lamar. But I honestly think I feel like he's been falling into the new shit lately. He's been
Last year,
the mainstream shit. You know what I mean? I like Kendrick Lamar's group that he's in, Top Dog Entertainment.
mm-hmm.
Or TDE or whatever you want to call it. It's got like Schoolboy Q, Isaiah Rashad. There's like a few other rappers that are in it that I've always liked, and I've heard them do like freestyles, which is a big thing to me when it comes to hip hop. Like if you can flow and come up with shit off the top of your head without having to write it down and shit,
I like that.
like someone gives you a beat. When I used to work at McDonald's, dude, there was this guy, he called himself Hot Rich. And he was like trying to be a rapper and shit. And I was like, okay, cool. And back then, I wasn't a hater like I am now. Because nowadays, I'd be like, oh, another rapper, another SoundCloud rapper. You know how people are. But back then, I was like, yeah, get it, Rich. Like, I was gassing the little motherfucker up, you know? And I used to be
At work?
I used to be into hip hop. Like, I used to have my 12s in my car, fucking bumping mad hip hop all day, dude. And then I would bring I would make, this is back when CDs were big, dude. I would burn a CD with just beats on it, just instrumentals. And there was this one instrumental that I really liked that I ditched school one day, and when we were in the car, me and my friends were like freestyling to this beat. And I don't know, I was like, I wonder what Rich could do with this shit. You know what I mean? So I took it to McDonald's on my next shift, and he was in the drive-thru. And we had a boombox in the drive-thru, and I was like, pop my CD in and put that shit on. I was like, what you got, Rich? And that shit came on, and he was like, all right. And then that shit dropped, and he came out with some sick-ass shit, dude. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, oh, because, like, it's the shit, like, it flows, you know what I mean? Like, it flows, but it also tells a story, and you're just like, where did he come out of this shit? And it went, dude, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, dude. But like when it comes to hip hop, a good MC, a good lyricist to me, is somebody who can not only write good music, because that is a big part of it, is being able to write lyrics, but being able to come up with shit at the top of your head that shows how witty you are, that shows that you got flow, that you got style. And Eminem was the best to ever do the freestyle thing, I think. If you ever listen to some of his shit, he's got shit where he's like, yo, just say a word and I'll come up with some shit. And like, these guys would come up with they would say a word like orange, and then he would rap from orange. He would like come up with fucking rhymes that go with orange, and then they would say like blue, or like some kind of food, like, and then he would try to fucking rap to it, and it would go, like just off the top of his head. He would just, I don't know, dude. This became the hip hop episode, but. And I don't even know much about hip hop. I just know that I've liked it for over 10 years now.
Well, you know what you like, and you know, like.
And there is some shit that I hear nowadays that I'm like, okay, I gotta save that, or who is this, or you know what I mean? But not really. None of the shit you hear on the radio.
Really? You don't like anything on the radio, whether it be
if I do, it's like some EDM shit, or it's like some soft shit that my daughter listens to. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You end up liking kid music?
Yeah, like
as a byproduct?
I like some gay shit nowadays, dude. Like, but I feel it. Like, it's music. You know? Music, you have, it makes you feel a certain way, then it must be good music, you know? Like,
yeah.
And even the soft shit, like, that my daughter listens to, you know? Like, and it's like the acoustic, like, Ed Sheeran.
I don't know who that
sometimes,
is.
You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't really like him anymore, but she used to like some of his songs. Like, I don't know, but I've always listened to hip hop since, well, I used to be a metalhead. Like, when I met you. Like, I used to listen to nothing but metal. Pantera, fucking Lamb of God, Slipknot, fucking, you know. And then, I think it was my cousin. My cousin influenced me when he moved out here. He showed me some hip-hop, and I was just like, ooh. And he had some subwoofers in his car. And it was a little Geo Metro, a little red-ass hatchback. It was fucking funny-ass car, dude. Cool-ass car, though, actually. But he had 212s in the back. And that little car used to just be vibrating, like everything, dude. And like,
so ridiculous.
Every time he would always come out with some burnt ass CD, like, yo, this is the new fucking. This is back when like 50 Cent was big, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the new 50 Cent Massacre, or what was the first one? Get Rich or Die Trying, when he first came out, and then like The Game, and then him and 50 Cent got into it, and like they had like rap beefs and shit, and like 3-6 Mafia. Like, I used to just be bumping that shit in my car, though. It was mainly back then, though. I didn't care about the lyrics like I do nowadays. Like, back then it was about the instrumentals, the beats. Like, Dr. Dre was obviously my favorite, you know what I mean? Like, but then just that shit, hearing it in my car, it was like I'd hear it, but then I'd be like, let's see what this shit sounds like in my car. You know what I mean? Back then, I miss those days, dude. That's the one thing I miss about old Daniel, is that he always had them bomb ass beats going in his car. You know, like. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know. A lot of people say hip hop's dead, but I'm just like, maybe it's just changed. I feel like this new subdivision of hip hop has taken over, and everybody else kind of got shut out. You know.
Yeah, I have friends that listen, like younger friends that listen to the new kind of, I don't know what it is, rappers. I don't know what to call it. But there's a specific sound to it. Just like when you listen to metal or rock or rancheras or mariachi. You listen to this music, it's like, oh, you're listening to that kind of music. Where it's very repetitive. Very... I don't know. I don't like it. I don't see myself playing that ever for any reason.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Some of it I like, and some of it when it's being played, I'm like, all right. But I'm like, what? I don't know, man. Maybe we are old. I don't fucking know. But
I just miss the old, like I was saying, the old fucking rap battles, dude. Like, you've seen 8 Mile?
yeah.
I see
That shit, dude, when they go and they just roast each other, dude, but they do it like witty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude.
I'm sure that still happens to some extent somewhere, some place.
I mean, I've seen it happen. I've seen it like in somebody's garage. They made a stage. It was like in Moreno Valley, some black people. Like,
shout out to black people.
yeah, dude.
I mean,
they,
to Moreno
they know
Valley.
how to do fucking rap parties and shit like that, dude. Like,
Represent.
Do you get scared though when you're out there? I know it's a dumb question, but like when you're hanging out at a rap battle.
back then, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't mind.
Being the only white person there, or one of the three.
But I wasn't though.
Was there a lot though?
No, there wasn't a lot. There was like me and one other white person, and like a bunch of white girls. There was always white girls.
Of course, there was white.
But
girls. That's like a requisite
no, I wasn't even
for a black party.
I wasn't even.
White girls check party time. Like what the fuck? That's all they need.
I
That's all
honestly
we
didn't
need.
care that I was like one of the only white guys there. You know, it was like. I honestly, back then, I was way more adventurous. Like, I didn't mind the people coming up to me, like, every 5 minutes.
Well, you didn't have kids
Like,
back then.
yo,
right?
where you from, homie? What set you from, homie?
What's that
like,
mean? What set you from?
Like, what gang? What
Never heard that. I heard where
clique,
you from.
what clique you represent? That's
And you're
pretty
a
much
Crip,
what they're asking.
right? By the shirt.
Honestly, dude, if I had to pick between Bloods and Crips,
No,
I would
don't
pick.
pick.
I would pick blue. I like blue better. Okay, I look better in blue.
Hypothetically, these
Dodger
are jokes.
blue.
Jokes.
I don't care about the Blood and Crip thing,
Yes, you do.
but I rep blue all the time, so it must be. A
Yes,
Crip,
you
you
do.
know? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
No, I'm not. I'm not in a
Dude,
gang.
I was
is
gonna
just-
say something like 25 minutes ago, but then Daniel took over the whole 20 minutes of talking about hip hop. Yeah, I forgot what to say.
But what were you gonna say? That you look
I don't
like,
know, something about hip hop, but I was gonna say something cool.
and it's gone.
It was gone.
Now you just look like a robber from 1955.
Yeah,
With
basically.
your hair and your.
Yeah.
It looks good, huh? That long
Yeah,
hair.
see, you never
Yeah.
catch me, coppers.
Dude, he could easily grow a mustache.
You
And
ain't a
beard,
real
huh?
man unless you drive a Coupe de Ville. See?
I don't know
Yeah.
who you're talking about, but anyways. I don't know, man.
Yeah, shenanigans. See?
Hey, before we started, you mentioned something about wrestling. What were you want to talk about? What happened? In the
Honestly,
wrestling world?
okay, fuck yeah.
He's all happy now. Now we can talk wrestling, and he didn't want to start
A
a
little-
Hip hop and wrestling, bitches.
No, fuck that.
hip wrestling.
We can talk about anything because who the hell knows?
No, I know.
I like saying that. Who the hell
John
knows?
Cena.
No, dude, that's our fucking. This is the whole point of this podcast. Who the hell knows? We don't know shit. That's why we're talking about.
we know
it.
some stuff, but
We
yes.
know some stuff. I know. I get it. But
I'm
like,
joking, bro. It's cool. But what did you want to talk to me about wrestling? You mentioned
okay,
something
there's
like
AEWE or N.
that. AEW.
What?
AEW? Is that what you're talking about?
AEW? AEW?
All
Is
Elite.
that American Entertainment Wrestling?
No,
that
that's-
doesn't even make sense. All
Elite wrestling.
All elite wrestling.
Yes, AEW.
Okay.
What about AEW?
Oh, sorry.
I heard.
Keep interrupting him.
I heard something on YouTube. Also on Instagram. It's gone over
Get
all
your
over the
wet
place.
nose off of me.
Vince McMahon is kind of disappointed or kind of mad that they're doing pretty good. That company.
What a hater.
How they're doing great.
Why do people have to be haters like that?
That's in our nature, I think.
He just wants to have like a monopoly, like
That's it. That's
a wrestling
That's,
monopoly.
that's the vibe I get, and I'm pretty sure everybody gets that vibe that Vince McMahon is
This guy keeps
disappointed.
licking my foot right now. It's fucking great.
So, you know you love it. But
Maybe.
Vince
I was
McMahon from WWE, he's basically the boss from WWE. Is getting mad because there's other companies.
He's not getting mad, but he's like,
He knows. No, he knows.
I'm sure he knows.
He knows. He knows, dude.
Dude, he's been the boss for a long time.
I think they said it's been 20 years since WWE had actual competition, which was back then WCW.
WCW, right?
And then they bought them, and then, it's only been WWE mainstream.
I like that though, dude. I used to like that there was WWF and then WCW, dude. Like,
Why they stop that?
because I used to
Like,
watch
why?
WCW too, dude. Like, I was like the biggest Goldberg fan.
No, you weren't.
Yeah,
As a kid,
not the biggest, but
pretty big. Look at you, you're pretty big.
I liked,
been-
dude, like when he came out, like it was just like,
He's about to wrestle.
and then he would like do the spear. He would be fucking spearing motherfuckers, and like they'd be like really getting hurt and shit.
You know Goldberg's gonna wrestle, right? What's today? Tuesday?
He's back.
He's wrestling Friday.
He's back doing wrestling.
Friday.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know who's gonna wrestle?
Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do wrestling anymore?
Bro, he
because,
wants
like,
the money, bro.
Do you know who's
it
gonna
was
wrestle?
too violent or some shit, or was it too like sexual or some
No,
shit?
this is old. This is old, but because he came back after that.
Did
He
he?
did a little run with Brock Lesnar. He beat Brock Lesnar.
Dude, that was my favorite shit too, dude. Like when WCW and ECW like merged with WWF.
Yeah.
Remember? And then Goldberg was a part of that, and I was like, dude, Goldberg's here now. And like he just came out of nowhere. Like it was like The Rock. The Rock was like owning the shit at some point, and then like the Goldberg theme song came out, and like everybody was like, "What? Oh my god, Goldberg! What?" Like, and then Goldberg came out, motherfucker. Like, or like no, he would like fucking. I think the lights went out, and then when the lights came back on, everybody was fucking like on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
and then it turned out later on that it was fucking Goldberg, and he was like sparing people. Like, dude, there's this shit, and he used to like hold these motherfuckers up in the air for like and like spin around, and then just fucking blah.
He's definitely back then the shit.
He was just huge, dude. He was a football player. He was tackling motherfuckers.
What do you
like,
think,
for
Caesar?
real.
Do you like him? Do you like Goldberg?
He's cool.
Yeah, I think he's cool. To this day, he's cool.
He's
but
cool.
He's gonna wrestle on Friday.
Just when he came out, just fucking the fucking sparks hitting him in the face and shit. He would just stand there like, and he's got like sparks flying in his face like in the beginning, and then like, and then he would do this fucking thing, and then smoke would come out of his nose somehow, and like, dude, it was just cool. It was
I
like,
think it was dry ice. He put dry ice in his
is
mouth.
that what it was?
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense, right?
Can you put that in your mouth?
I don't think you
I
can
thought-
for very
I thought
long
that shit
times. I don't think
burns
for
you.
very long times. I could be.
I thought it
lying.
was just the shit hitting him.
It
like
could
the
be.
Smoke,
I'm making
and
up
then he
things.
just sucked it in and blew it out or something. That's what I used to think as a kid. I don't
Either
know.
way, it looked cool. But he's wrestling on Friday against the Undertaker
What?
Yeah.
So he's part of the WWF right now?
for like a one-time birthday party for a Saudi Arabia king.
Oh.
Because they're doing like a Saudi Arabia show called the Super Showdown or something like that. This is the third one they do.
That's wild.
And it's in Saudi Arabia, and they make more money than they do on WrestleMania that day. And when you look at this whole
Really?
thing, yeah, you look at the
So
whole thing.
wrestling's huge in Saudi Arabia. Then.
Well,
Why is it?
because
They're poor.
no, because they have money, fool, because they can afford it. It's the complete opposite.
'Cause
Why
they're
would it be
poor?
that they're poor? It makes more money than WrestleMania. They're kings. They have oil money, man. When you watch this whole thing, the whole front row is nothing but sheiks. They're all like in robes and shit. And they even have like a prayer time where the whole thing stops and they pray. And they bring everybody. They brought Shawn Michaels out of retirement. On this one, it's Triple H versus Randy Orton.
Because they're like, we got money, motherfucker. They're like, fuck yeah, I'll come back. Shit, look at my hair. I'm all gray and shit. My back's about to fall apart.
Well, you know, Tony Hinchcliffe.
But you said fucking how much?
Tony from fucking the Store Horseman podcast, he's a comedian. He mentions like, dude, this is like some Saudi king saying, "I want the greatest Royal Rumble." Like he wants that. I want
Bring
Goldberg.
me Shawn
yeah.
Michaels.
Yeah.
Sweet chin music.
Dude, that's literally what
He's like,
Tony
fuck, I don't
said.
even know if I can lift my leg that high anymore. But you said how much?
Bring me Paul Bear. That fool's dead. Like, you know,
What about The Rock?
dude. Okay, anything he wants.
Dude,
That's
The
what-
Rock would probably be the most expensive one, dude.
But no,
He's a movie star now.
there's been certain wrestlers that have said we're not going to Saudi Arabia because of all the stuff that's going on in real life with, you know, Saudi Arabia.
That's
you know.
crazy, dude.
So, like-
Wrestling has come a long ways.
And what's crazy is like no women are allowed to go wrestle there because they don't want
Really?
that. Yeah, they don't want that. Isn't that crazy?
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
And yeah, they have anything they want. Oh yeah, Undertaker back, come back, like
But not his wife.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, this Friday, Goldberg versus the Undertaker.
In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, Goldberg hasn't been in wrestling since a year
20
or so
years.
now. No, like a year or so now. And all of a sudden, oh, he's gonna wrestle Undertaker. Okay.
That makes
The
sense.
Undertaker's like dying. Like the last 3-4 matches he had, he looks bad. He's old.
I'm back
you know?
for the dead.
He could definitely make a comeback and stuff, but like he looked bad. I feel bad for him, but he's gonna wrestle them, and then Triple H is gonna wrestle Randy Orton, and they're gonna have like a Royal Rumble, and then like just random ass matches. Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. Just random things.
Michael Jackson.
Anything is anything is possible. They've had holograms. Dude, everything. So, it's going good. So fucking.
Okay, dude.
And AEW is a good thing. They just started.
Hey, I'm hungry.
No, I know. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
We're gonna go get some food. We'll be back.
Yeah,
Next
we're
week.
fucking.
I'm hungry.
This was the hip hop wrestling episode,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
We'll be
Hip
back.
hop and wrestling, two things that do only go together when John Cena's around. No, was good.
Let's go get some food.
Represent.
Dude. This has been a good week, guys.
It's not over.
It's
It's just
not
starting.
over. Yeah, it did just start. I hope everybody has a fucking
We
beautiful week.
will.
Stay
Fucking
positive.
love everybody.
Wally is a queen.
Later, motherfuckers.
Represent.